All righty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, and I am the Dead Aussie Gamer. Welcome to my channel where I do things that I want to do, which is, at the moment, role-playing games. Because, I mean, it's always role-playing games. I always want to role-play games. Who doesn't want to role-play games? Looking at you. Nah, these guys are all cool. They all want to play role-playing games. Speaking of these guys, say hello to my Patreons. These guys are awesome. They support my channel, let me live, pay my rent. They are my bosses, but they are also my friends. And we have a great time here on the channel. Guys, say hello to my audience, the people who also support my channel, and who for some reason or another have nothing better to do than to see this yapping for the next 2 hours.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Is Laura alive? Hi, Laura. Laura.
I died.
Oh, no,
died.
don't die. This is also how I test to see if Laura, because Laura's in the UK, and if you're in a game, if any kind of online game with a person from Australia, Europe, and America, someone is fucked, right? Like someone, doesn't matter who. You know, it's either one person or two people. For this game, it's always two people. It's always me and Laura, because I'm like up at 5 in the morning going. And Laura's about to go to bed going, and then we see each other and we're like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, puke. And then that's basically our relationship.
The rest of us are wide awake, but I don't understand.
That's it. Yeah, and all the Americans are like, what the fuck is wrong with these two? So yeah, that's it. Anyway, now, you okay? Do you need an adult?
Yeah, fine. No,
Okay.
Sound good.
You sure? I know I can't see you, but I can tell when you're struggling.
It's okay. I have an adult in the house. If I start dying, I'm
Okay,
safe.
cool. Yeah, all right, sweet. Secondhand, you heard that. Apparently, there's an adult in the house. You should go find him. Okay, so I'm so mean. Okay, guys, we are going to be playing a role-playing game, a tabletop experience in which I, the titular game master, take on the role of the narrator, the storyteller, the arbiter of the rules, and the babysitter of these people, whereas these characters and warriors of the dice take on the role of the protagonists of our adventure, dictating their journey through the story, using their characters as the vehicle to tell their own narratives. We have, of course, the amazing and wonderful Holly, who is a fairy noble who then became a cleric of the devil god Asmodeus in order to try and save the lives of a group of orphans, who then became a target from the god Akachek, god of assassins, and was forced to abandon her position as a cleric of Asmodeus in order to prove themselves to obviously not be a potential target for Akachek, and has returned to being a rogue. Her quest is, at the moment, survive long enough in order to return to her homelands and depose the usurper that would take her family's throne, a fairy by the name of Puck. This very rich and in-depth character is played by our dear friend Malakisa. Hi, Mally!
Hi, Dag.
How are you, my dear?
I am fantastic. How are you doing?
I am doing life right now, and that is good. Yeah.
That is very good.
We then, of course, have, hailing from the lands of Belkson, home to the warlords of the Orcish tribes, a dragon-slaying orc by the name of Unok, an enigmatic, powerful, and mysterious figure that the group came upon at the at the castle known as Scarwall, a place where heroes went to die after a glorious battle with the evil dragon Kazavron. After meeting the group and vowing to join our heroes on their campaign in order to slay what could possibly be one of the greatest dragons to have gone down in history after their potential resurrection, Unok has questioned not only their life as a dragon slayer, their identity as an orc, but their position as a warrior. Where does the heart of a warrior lie? Is it in the tip of your spear, or is it in the heart of your spirit? Who knows? We'll find it out. But this character is played by the wonderful and amazing Marcus, the storyteller.
Hello.
Switching gears to the town of Corvosa, the homeland of our adventure, and of course, the lovely and amazing Agnes, a traveling Varisian woman who, after the death of her late husband, decided to raise her daughter here within the city. while she ingratiated herself into the community, all of the troubles that came about from the rise of Queen Iliosa has done nothing but cause problems for Aragnis. During her journey, she came into paths with our heroes and learnt how much Iliosa's influence continues to jeopardize her life with her daughter, and has decided to come out of her day-to-day life as a caregiver and a mother, and instead take on the role of the psychic support character for these amazing heroes. This cool character is played by our dear friend Laura Bones.
Hello.
Also,
Good evening.
she's got a crush on a boy who Dad keeps trying to kill.
Don't tell anyone.
I know. And also, I really got to stop trying to kill Dan. Like, I mean, the first time it was like, second time it was like, oh no, third time it's like, come on, man. Like, fucking leave him alone. All he is a fisherman.
Right?
Fisherman with, like, rock
Oh,
hard
Dan.
abs.
Tight buns.
Tight buns. A mustache like a fucking shoe brush.
No tashes. Tashes are evil.
Oh, you don't like tashes? I feel like Dan has a tash. Hold on.
If it's accompanied
had a
by a
full-
beard.
he-
If it's a beard and tash, it's fine. But a tash on its own.
Oh
no,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no.
It's like-
He's got a beard.
Yeah,
and a
it's like
tash.
a full.
Yeah, he's got a
goatee type thing.
he's got a full beard. Yeah, we get that. It's fine. Anyway, we then have, of course, the healer, the caregiver, the medicine fox person of our group, Dante.
Medicine folks.
Medicine fox. You know, it's like yeah, it's a medicine. I mean, well, how would you describe it? Fox does medicine. I know what I want to do. I want to do medicine. And I want to heal 5,000 hit points with a fucking Band-Aid. Look, I like battle medicine, but some things that battle medicine does is some straight up bullshit. I just want to put that out there in the fucking world, okay? All right? In the span of 6 seconds, okay? With a fucking... You know, I feel like Jebediah from friggin' Iron Man. Dante did this in a cave with a box of scraps! It was very much how Dante heals, in addition to spells and stuff like that. But anyway, Dante, wonderful and amazing character, who is in this town in order to avenge. I don't say he's not in the town to avenge his friends. He was a local outside of the town whose friend unfortunately fell victim to the drug trafficking and drug trade that existed here in Corvosa. However, while he was trying to honor his friend's spirit, his body was corrupted by the actions of a serial killing necromancer named Jolinstar. She had sold his body to the Asmodean Church, who had imbued it with the power of a devil known as Envy, and is now confronting his former friend, saying that he is reborn and now he has a new life. He has a chance to be the hero that he always saw Dante as, and Dante will not get in his way. He will not take from him his destiny. And Dante is played by our dear friend Rakon.
Hello.
Hi Rakon, how are you?
It's gone.
It's good. Glad it's going. Speaking of going strong in the town as a warrior of Milani, the goddess of rebellion, is our champion of Milani, Ray, the Tanuki warrior. Ray is, of course, a Tanuki visitor who came to the town of Corvosa and found it fraught, I say fraught with tyranny. And when he found out that there were rebels rising up to strike out against the evil despot who had not only caused plague and pestilence to run freely and rampantly through the streets, invited the law enforcement known as the Hell Knights in order to exact revenge, burn the bridges to the old and poor quarters of the city in order to allow them to wither and die like a necrotic limb, this horrible, heinous, evil bitch. Ray decided to raise up their morning star and bring it down low upon those who would terrorize these poor innocent people, and has just met this bunch of yahoos, and I think he's getting along. He wants to protect them, look out for them, because Ray's a good guy. He's a good guy. That's about right, right?
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah, yeah. And currently, acting commander of the rebellion is our dear friend, Cookie Steve. Hi, Cookie.
Hello.
Oh,
You forgot you forgot the single worst thing that she did.
what was the single worst?
She locked all of the garbage cans.
That's true. She did lock all of the garbage cans. And by that, she means she threw all the garbage into old Corvosa and then burnt all the bridges.
Yeah, but it's like how are we supposed to be a trash rat? If
I know. It's awful. And last but not least, playing the role of Alizaro, whose history we have started to slowly unravel. The mysterious and enigmatic birdfolk creature that was a delivery person drawn into the chaos of our adventure. Alizaro has learned that they are a experiment of an arcane nature, the combining of the psyche and spirit of a mortal person with that of the body of a small avian creature known as a secretary bird. The magic's twisting and reshaping it into a new being altogether. The curious question as where does the bird end and the person begin? Is the person even a person at all, or is this some sort of new being that only exists while all the magics are working in their very delicate balance? This crisis of self-identity, delivery person who has also lost their horse to two former members of the group, is none other than our dear friend Cass!
Hello.
Yay! How are you, Cass?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad that you're here too. Now, Cass, this is kind of unofficial because we haven't spoken about it before, and I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm going to put you on the spot because I can. Do we want to give a soft announcement to plans that you have for coming up, or do you want to keep those under wraps for the time being? It's up to you. I don't want to pressure you any which way.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
exciting.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to officially let you know one of the first big changes, as I said earlier on in the stream, that we are making to the channel is we are introducing a sort of like an unofficial, unaffiliated weekly recap of game sessions that we have. And this is going to be done through a third-party content creator, a wonderful person who is very familiar to the group and to the community, somebody who has proven already that they have a journalistic mind and a very, very keen heart towards sessions and characters and stories. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you all to join me in congratulating Cass, because Cass will be rebirthing, resurrecting, reincarnating the podcast that Cass was doing, and is going to be using our Wednesday campaign, which is Season of the Ghost, as the first of hopefully many weekly DAG show recap type stuff. It'll analyze the stories, help people keep up to date with all of the actions and all of the goings-on. There will be interviews with members of the party and stuff like that. But it'll be basically a podcast where if you guys do find yourselves falling behind, you'll be able to like join in and even like have those community discussions about the games, what DAG does good, what DAG does bad, what DAG does worse. You know, all these things, and you get to do this without my, this is not involved with me at all. I am not going to be, hurt or sad if people want to criticize me, but I will find you. No, it's fine. So congratulations, and that's so awesome. And again, thank you, Cass, for honoring me by, choosing me as a subject matter for your podcast.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
One quick clarification and then we can go. It's actually going to be a completely separate. I'm like making a new show, making it a new separate thing from the other one I was doing before for personal reasons. Mm-hmm. But it's still under my creator name. So like for people who already know me on Spotify, when they click my name, it'll pop up when the episodes go up.
And we'll basically be doing there'll be a channel in the Discord where episodes of the podcast will be linked as well, just so that they can also be organized and easy for our community to access if they want to as well. I'm already going to actually need to write this down. I'm going to be basically having a Cass's Corner as well, so if people do have questions about the podcast or things that they want to approach and ask Cass about, there'll be a nice little space for our community to be able to do so. A little cozy corner just for you guys. And it'll be the one place in my Discord that I will be staying out of. So you guys have that freedom to say whatever, and you can have my word. You will not have I won't, blind, deaf, and dumb. And then that's it. Cool. I'm very, very happy about that. That's, very exciting. Exciting stuff. Okay. Sponsors and donations. Sponsors. Hero Forge. Artwork. Look. Fucking need I say more. Go do Hero Forge. Fantasy Grounds. VTT of choice. Dice. Maps. All the stuff. That's also cool. And Sirenscape. Music. Which, when it happens, it happens. Sirenscape's great. Now, as you guys all know, this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living, and there are ways that you guys can help me support my crippling nerd addiction. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points. Channel points can be used in order to influence the game. This is things like inside bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, tons of stuff, so check those out. Then, in addition, if you guys do have the means to offer some support to Dag's survival checks so that I can pay bills, cover costs, make sure that, obviously everything is up and running for the course of the games, then bada-boom, there it is. We have our donations that you guys can contribute to the sessions in order to help my party. For $5, you can get a hero point or a jinx point. Hero points are for my players. You pick a player, you give them a hero point, they can basically use that hero point to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points, which I get, can counteract hero points to make bad guys roll with advantage or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of cards known as my plot twists, which come with a ton of different story prompts. These story prompts are then used and brought into the game as just inspiration that allows me to kind of keep on my toes, make sure that, we're not following the pre-written adventure so closely. These are really, really great challenges and help me hone my skills as a game master. We then have our $20 for a natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and a nat 20 is how you fucking do it. Just boom, nat 20, there it is. $50, you can either increase the difficulty of a fight. Now, today is very special because every $50 is going to increase both fights. That is right, both Envy and Greed are going to be getting boosted with every boss buff, so we're not going to be favoring one side over the other. Things like they get extra bonuses, extra firepower, extra spells, the terrain changes, we add a complication, whole bunch of cool stuff happens, but it's a massive boost to the fight. Then, of course, our other $50 donation is the Harrow Draw reading, where I will draw from a deck of Harrow cards, which is fortune-telling cards. Our heroes will get a boost based on whichever statistic the card represents, and if our heroes are able to fulfill the prophecy on the card, they will get a boon from the creature there within. And lastly, we have our $100 secret menu item. Our $100 secret menu item is going to be nice and easy, actually. This one's going to be super simple. $100 secret menu item. You are going to be a new adventurer. You, the donator. For the $100 secret menu item, you are going to be an adventurer who will fight and defeat Sloth and join our heroes for their last leg of the fight. That means you get to design an actual NPC character to come along with our heroes. Now, I will give a moniker here. They will not be joining them for the final fight, but they will be offering assistance as they progress forward. And the entrance fee, I suppose, is dealing with Sloth. Now, I know that people want to see Sloth. You will get to see Sloth. You will get to interact with them and do stuff. Absolutely, 100%. You're not going to not get to enjoy that whole saga and stuff. But our heroes aren't going to have a physical confrontation or physical fight with Sloth, but we'll have a new NPC depending on who you want to create. So that is our $100 secret menu item. Okay, so that is our donations, guys. You ready? We have a donation that's just come in. Laura Bones has tipped for a nat 20 for each Holly and Unok, and a hero point for Unok and Ro. So let me see if I can...
Thank you, Laura.
So there you go, Laura, spoiling people.
Thank you.
We love you, Laura.
With how things have been going for Unok lately, he actually needs them.
Alright, so we have Unok and Holly. And then we have a hero point for Unok and Ro. So Ro. The hell? There we go. Ro and Unok.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's see. Done and done. And
can you
OG
hear me?
Lava. What's that?
Okay, good. So, I had my
Oh, no, I
mic
was
just
no, no, you were fine. I was
flaky.
just ignoring you.
Oh, okay. That's fine. If you can hear me before.
No, I'm just being mean. Okay. OG Lava Kitten giving 2 plot twists out. OG. You cheeky thing, you. Okay, here we go.
Schoolyard 2.0.
I know, right? Like, what the hell? Leave me alone. It's so hard. I always lose track. Man, these hero points, man. Like, freaking. Oh, in the middle of a fight, too. Okay, so here we go. Hiya, 2 randos. Here we go. The Parting of Ways. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we have the Parting of
Very
Ways.
interesting.
And a Festering Insult. All right. So Festering Insult, Parting of Ways. I feel like there's certain obvious things that I could do, but we'll see. See if I can make this an interesting little bit. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
think so.
go.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right. Well then, without any further ado. Okay. I don't know what this is going to be, but let's find out. Is it going to play the music? Maybe I need to reload that. Sorry, 2 seconds. We'll get there.
Oh, I was like, I hear.
Yeah, I can't hear it. It's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay, you're blowing out now.
Am I blowing out?
Your audio was really your voice was like
Oh, my
Sounds
voice.
just fine to me.
okay.
Is
It,
it?
it literally hasn't changed.
Is it?
Steve, I think your sound is not. It's not cooperating.
Okay, I'll
Definitely. No, that's okay.
okay. I'll avoid. Just let me know when you're ready, and then I'll go because otherwise I don't want to blow your ears out when I.
No, you're good.
I'm
Look,
good?
you're fine
Okay.
now. It went away. I don't know why.
All right, that's odd, but that's okay. All right, so when last we left our heroes, the town of Corvosa, gripped in the vice-like grasp of the 7 deadly sins, each represented by a devil possessing several of the townsfolk. Having defeated gluttony, wrath, and lust, our heroes set their sights now on envy and greed. Envy in old Corvosa, represented by Dante's former friend and Greed, a merchant elf who had made their way into the East Shore. Dante learned that Envy was trying to make the city better and was not ready to give up his road to redemption. And Greed offered Alizaro the thing that they desired most, answers and truth to their origins, who they were, and hope that they may be able to return to the form that they once had. We will come to Greed, because when we left off, I feel like Envy was just about to throw down, and Greed had made an offer. So let's start with our Greed conversation. So, this very hoity-looking, rich looking elf looks to Alizaro, and who was with Alizaro? It was Ray and Unok.
Yeah. No, Holly.
No.
Oh, Ray and Holly. Yep, sorry. Okay. So, you, my dear, are a curiosity. You will never find real connection, because there is no other creature quite like you. Now, some may say that this uniqueness is what makes you special. But it's more than that. You're here fighting for a city you don't belong to. You're here with friends who, in their own way, are connected to you but will never truly understand what you are going through, my dear. The only one who can speak the truth of what it is you need is yourself. Why not surrender to your desire? Why not allow yourself a moniker of peace?
So, Rogue listens. Her hand is on her left hand is on the hilt of her rapier. She's about ready to draw at this point. And as she listens to this question, she kind of glances at Ray and Holly and then turns back to him. And she tilts her head a little bit. There are too many pieces. Even if you can do what you think you can do, there's too many pieces. Something would have to give. And I'll find my own fucking way back. And at that point, as she finishes her sentence, she's going to draw her rapier. I've already seen the aftermath of deals with devils. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, but maybe I could stab you in the process.
He looks at your blade, the end pointed at him. I presume you're not lunging at him, you're just kind of like keeping him at bay, or are you lunging at him? I mean, you can do either or. Also,
no, keeping, just taking a stance, but staying back. Not lunging, not actively attacking yet, but letting him know that is, if he draws or if he moves, that will be her intent, is to attack, but not yet. She's sort of holding. Sure.
So he doesn't move aggressively. He doesn't move with violence. He moves with intent. He places a hand on the point of your rapier, like so that the point is actually against the palm of his hand, as he looks at you and he says, "You've dealt with devils. Well, then you should know this one unmistakable truth, one that no one wishes for you to truly understand, little bird. Devils don't lie. Can you say the same for your companions? After all, why are we even here? Do you think that I, of all people, wished to sully myself in this mortal realm, choking on the smoke-laden ash that this accursed city covers itself in from top to bottom like a filthy shroud? Please. I have far more lucrative deals I make with my hairdresser. The offer I make to you is not without cost. Of course, nothing is. But if you cannot be swayed, then perhaps your friends might. He then turns his gaze to Holly and Ray. I am not a violent sort. I believe in the one golden truth, and that is that everything has a price, darling, and I am more than willing to pay. As I said, I am not exactly a willing participant here. Though if you do wish to, how do you people talk about it, throw down, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Perfect. You've already set the price. I already gave you the price, which is that you and the rest of the devils leave and stay away.
Well, that is
And that you
beyond my
stop supporting
power.
the Queen.
Well, that is beyond my power. But I can certainly attest to this particular thing. But you are going to have to pay for it, though. The greater the ask, the greater the cost.
You didn't set a price.
Oh, did I not? My apologies.
No.
For such a price, I have a quota. You fill my quota, and I'll leave. Nice and simple.
What is this quota?
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a contract. It is written on gold parchment. It sickens you to look at this parchment. It has about 100 names written in it. Each of these names represents somebody who is a merchant, a trader, somebody who has basically chosen money over anything else in terms of life and goals and stuff. These individuals have have been given an opportunity to earn vast amounts of wealth, and as a devil, I am not obliged to do anything but await for their mortal lives to eventually snuff out. Though waiting can be tiresome, and I am up here to accrue more power. If these contracts were claimed, then the power I would require from being up here would be attained, easy and simple. You wouldn't be providing or killing people who are innocent. You're killing people who have made deals with devils. You are killing people who have surrendered their souls willingly for profit. We're just hurrying the process. And in doing so, you will spare this city from at least one of the 7 great sins. That's a pretty fair deal.
Sounds fair to you.
Also, very quickly, a very warm welcome to our friends from Germany. We have Orkenspalter TV. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Myri, you beautiful and lovely being. Mwah, I miss your face. All my love to you, Nico and Indy. For those of you who don't know, we have Myri and I, we worked on the Ghost of Saltmarsh together, as well as Descent into Avernus. Very, very good friend of the channel. Very, very good friend of me. If you are a friend, if you speak German and if you love role-playing games and are wanting to stay up to date with some of the latest and greatest things in the world of gaming from all around the world, go and check out Orkins Balta TV. Give them a follow. Go give them some love. They are an amazing, wonderful, and supportive people. I had the privilege of getting to travel with them on a convention run last year while I was on my tour in Europe. They are amazing, and words escape me to tell you how awesome their entire process and their entire scene is. So yeah, go check them out, Orkins Balta TV. And for those of you who've just joined us, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. I do role-playing games, specifically Pathfinder, The Finding of the Path. These are my players. They are currently on a quest to defeat 7 devils, each of which who are representing the 7 devils of sin. This one is the Greed Devil, who is trying to not fight with the group. He is trying to offer a trade or a barter of some kind. He is currently offered... Well, the group has asked, we need you to fuck off. And he has gone, I will, but I need to fulfill my part of the bargain for why I'm here. And that was because our former cleric of Asmodeus, Holly, failed in upholding one of their contracts. The 7 devils of sin have been brought to the city in order to gain power from the populace here, and that is his goal. So Ray has asked about it, and he has been informed that, hey, if you don't want me to be here, then help me by claiming the contracts of 100 sinners earlier than their time, and I will go away, leaving innocent people to do their innocent people things, and take the souls of my sinners back to hell with me. Cool. All right, so we continue from here. So,
Ray's response is, you want me to do your work? No, that's not
yes, because
happening.
you that's literally exactly how a price works. It's an exchange of goods and services. Do you not shop? Is that not something you do in this realm? You're in a market. There are people, they have stalls, they put things on the stalls, they add a price to it, you then pay the
Yes.
price and you get the thing. That's
We only
generally...
shop between episodes.
There are also things that I don't buy or have no interest in purchasing. And your price is too high and is wrong. And frankly, you would be I would be putting myself into the same position having made a deal with you. It's not happening.
He turns his gaze to Holly. Last chance. You're the reason all of this is happening, after all.
I made a mistake, and I'm trying to fix that mistake.
By... Oh, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, can Holly turn invisible right after she says that?
Oh, so I don't get a conversation? Yeah, I mean, sure. It's not going to let... Okay, I'll put it this way. I have a golden rule just overarching when it comes to, like, conversations. There is no leveraging mechanical advantages in any kind of combat situation. Won't happen if you have the conversation or if you don't. I will still, like, you cast invisibility, he will likely get to roll initiative. You wouldn't have cast it until the initiative starts. He'll still get the attack on you, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't change anything. So,
Okay.
do you wish to have... I mean, if you want to instigate, we can go. No? Okay.
Yeah, let's start the conversation.
So, you're the reason I'm here. This is your responsibility. Again, if I kill your friends, it will be on your head that, it'll be on your conscience. Oops, sorry. That's very loud. It will be on your conscience that, their deaths will fall. Are you sure you don't wish to make a deal? Again, I don't want to spill your friend's blood. I don't have a contract on them, which means I wouldn't get anything from it other than, well, my shoes dirty.
No, because I'm responsible for all of the damage that all of you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to fix that.
And how, pray, do you intend to fix that?
I believe you're going to have to die and go back to hell.
All right. Very well. But please do not say you were not warned. All right. At this point, you watch as several golden arms begin to grow out of Greed's back. His body begins to elongate and transform almost into that of a snake. And we will now go into initiative. And we'll start with we'll actually pause on here, and we're gonna start with Envy's side. So we're gonna start with Agnes as the top of initiative for this one, and then we're gonna circle back around. So Envy looks towards Dante, Agnes, and Unok. All I wanted, Dante, was to try and make something of myself. When I died, miserable and alone in the gutter, where were you then? I finally returned to make this town better, and you want to stop me? You want me to what? Be remembered as some derelict addict who died when I could make something else, when I could turn my legacy into something greater? How could you?
Is he shouting this through the burning wall?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he
I thought
is
there
actually
for a
he is
moment.
actually he is actually shouting it through the burning wall. So basically what has happened here is he has set off a trap. So there is now, like, the people of the town who Envy has been helping have collapsed the exit to this area, and a burning wall of fire has now basically led our heroes from the place where they were talking down towards the arena where they are supposed to deal with Envy. But they can hear Envy yelling at them. Well,
Agnes is like, Agnes just popped up a little parasol. Whenever the flames come out, the parasol goes up. And then she's looking at Dante and she just says, I mean, I have nothing further to say to him. I don't know if you do. I just want to get this over with.
At this point, I'm unsure.
The fire begins to get hotter. It starts to singe and burn at your fur.
Well, I mean, towards the trap or through the wall. Through the wall is a lot of innocent people.
How big of an area are we in?
You're in a corridor. It's probably about 10 foot, like, lengthwise. Width. It goes outwards and then around a corner, about 20 foot in front of you, and then 10 foot behind you is where the collapse is, where they basically destroyed the entrance.
Okay, so not gonna be able to do what I thought I was gonna do. Too big.
This is more of a question of, do you want to respond back? Do you want to follow him? Do you want to stay here and burn alive? I mean...
Oh. Yeah, it would be following after him.
Alright. Agnes and Unok, you're going as well?
Oh yes, Agnes is not wanting to be in a burning building. She's floating. Because Agnes floats
Good.
pretty much
Again.
all the time now. She's just floating with a parasol down the corridor. Like,
Alright.
I don't want to be on fire.
Alright, as you make your way down the corridor, eventually you come
Like,
down
Holly's
this...
not even here.
You come down this large ramp to the arena area. You can see that, much like the arena when you first came here, there is these seating arrangements that go all around. It is filled with people, Agnes, your neighbors, your friends. You know, you recognize many faces here as they watch, shouting and yelling. You can see the people here have been thrown into a frenzy. They view and almost venerate Envy for all the help that they have done. As Envy steps in front of the crowd, again, people are cheering as he takes off his vest. He says, "I'm sorry it came down to this. I'm not going to let you take this from me." And he roars as his body begins to shift and transform. Tiger-like stripes appear over his back. Huge gorilla arms manifest in front of him. A large set of vicious antlers grow upon the top of his head as he transforms his body into a animalistic creature. A hodgepodge.
I've never seen a gorilla tiger moose. That is terrifying.
Yep.
Just a bit.
That looks like something that would be part of The Last Airbender.
Yeah, probably. So yeah,
I mean, they had the saber-toothed lion moose, so
they did.
Three of the angriest things. We'll just mush them together.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
All right. So Agnes, you are the first on initiative. What do you wish to do as Envy prepares?
How close are the civilians? Are they like? Is there any barrier between us and them? Like, sorry, I'm not pressing my push to talk, so my character lights up.
No, it's
yeah,
fine.
like, is it just like a little circle with people around us? Is the barriers like? How does it?
So it is a 120-foot circular circumference with a 10-foot rise of wood that sort of raises, like it's just a sheer wooden wall. Around that, going upwards for another 30 feet, are slated seats all around the entire circumference of the arena that you're in. There is no ceiling. There is like kind of a roof, like kind of almost like an overhang that protects the seating from the rain. But above the arena itself, it's still open air.
Okay, so they're not like all pressed in immediately in total danger.
No. They're not in any kind of danger. Like I said, they seem to be in a frenzy.
Okay.
I know it sounds weird. It's like a sporting frenzy. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
remember the emperor, or the quote unquote the false emperor that was here, would use this place for entertainment purposes as well. All right, Agnes. Anything you want to do?
Okay, so we've got Unak and Dante. Yeah, so I think the first thing Agnes is going to do is, if we're in combat initiative, correct? Yes?
We are.
Okay then. I would like to cast, let me just make sure I have the correct spell slot. What level do I need to cast it at?
And Alazara, you'll be next, followed by Dante.
There's recommendation target up to 6 creatures. Okay, I would like to cast haste upon the party.
All right. Everyone's bodies are filled with a sudden and very, very, what's the word? Celerity? A sudden burst of celerity. As alacrity. Yeah, that's the one. As they are now just able to move quicker. You gain the fast condition, which means you get an extra action during your turn.
Hey.
All right, so that's 2 actions there. Anything else?
And then, okay, I don't want to really talk to the crowd just yet. I think she's gonna like, as much as she can, back up in a position that Unak is between her and this creature.
All right, so you take cover behind Unok. Easy done. All right, Alazaro.
Okay, is her rapier still against his hand, or did the transformation like move him back?
Transformation will have like sort of drawn him backwards a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. About distance-wise, is she
He's
still
within
close,
attack
or
range.
what's she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are all. Sorry, yeah. The three of you are within melee range of them.
Okay. Full deal then, with like this absolutely primal bird screech that neither Ray nor Holly has heard out of Row since the Boo the Bear incident. She is going to lunge forward and try and hope she can hit him in the combat trigger. Nope, that didn't do it. Give me a second. One.
Also, by the way, I will let
Yes.
Cass know. Hey, Cass.
Yes.
I don't know if you realize this, but I turned their body into a snake for reasons.
Oh!
Wow.
High intensity.
It's fine.
Listen.
Neom.
That's fine. That's why sometimes you need to just, say the thing.
Sometimes yes, I legitimately am having trouble rolling in the combat tracker. Like, my dice are not landing in the combat tracker at all.
They're not? Okay, hold on one moment. Let me... I will place them over here.
Also, Holly's not in the initiative tracker either.
Yes, they are. They're at the top.
No. I see Large
Nope.
Fiend, Agnes, Ro, Dante, Ray.
I see Holly right at the top.
I don't see me at all.
Oh, you're an NPC.
now I see
I
That's
don't
right.
see her either.
Okay, hold on, wait.
We've got 2 Hollies in the little lineup along the top.
Why do
We've
you
got
still
Bright
have
Flower
2
and
Hollies
Dark
active,
Flower.
by the way?
I don't know how to inactivate the other
Technical.
one.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now you're there.
All right. Okie dokie. So, suddenly realizing that the dang thing is a snake now. Can I rewind back a little bit?
You may.
Now, how would I roll a curb stomp as like my kaiju talent?
It would be your talons, yeah.
Oh shoot, where did my regular damage is not there. All right, well, it's the same thing. All right. Boo. In that case, right still in hand, because I don't want to waste an action putting it away. She is going to lunge and curb stomp the snake.
Heck yeah.
Whatcha?
He dodges. His serpentine body moves like lightning.
He's going to make another attempt to do the stumpy stump. Can I hero point that?
Ooh, you may.
Whatcha? Come on.
All right. Not a critical miss, but still a miss.
Still miss. Okay. Two kicks in. She's realizing she apparently doesn't know how to kick. She's going to make one last swing, and she's actually going to use her rapier for the last swing.
Okay. Another miss. He looks at you in the eye and says, "This is your form you prefer? Pathetic. You are neither bird nor person, fighting like both, terrible at both. You are an abomination, malformed. You will be better torn apart by claw and fang, left to rot in the sun." That's right. Boy. I don't know. No one said anything! I was like...
I'm sitting here listening to the mic drop in cold.
I know! It's like, I was like, so no one's gonna say anything, huh? Cool. So it's like, well, I just was mean, and now I feel bad. I'm like, oh.
Don't feel bad. I was literally so lost in it that I don't even know what row would save because I can't think of what row would save because that was sick.
Just
It's super
feels so
sick. I loved
bad. Okay, very well. Well, as long as I'm glad you appreciated it. All right, Alizaro, that is the end of your turn. However, Dante, back to the Envy fight in the battle arena. The large gorilla creature, which, by the way, is about the size of a horse. So quite big, quite muscular.
Mm.
He still kind of has a lot of the resemblances of your friend's face. He is transfixed on you, specifically.
Well, we are going to...
Also, next up is Ray, so you can start thinking about what you're going to be doing on your turn. Dante?
Sorry, I'm like looking for like where the size is. There we go. Okay. So he is going to use the hastened action to move forward.
Okay.
So, and then use the untamed shape to transform into a cave worm.
Nice. All right.
Using the monstrosity form.
Very nice. Very nice.
And what is my reach while like this? 10 feet. Would I be within range after moving 25?
That is a
within
cave
10
worm.
feet.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 120
Bless
foot
you.
circumference. He's in the center, so he's about 60 foot away from you.
Got it. In that case, I will move 40 foot closer.
All right. You slither closer. What kind of action is it to transform?
It is 2 actions.
Okay, cool. So that
And
is
then
the
I
last
have
of your
the
actions
hastened
then.
action, yeah.
All right. You slither closer up to him. Does he have any reaction to that? No, because... oh, okay, cool. Oh, wait. Did you cast a spell just then?
I don't know if Wild Shape is...
No, it's not a spell. No, it's fine.
Spell.
No, it is not a spell. That's fine. All right, very well. After Dante is Ray. Ray, you are now standing before the 6-armed devil. Each of the golden arms that are in its that are behind it seem to be almost manipulating between its fingers several gold coins.
Okay, well, we're going to see if we can do any better on attacking him.
Also, sorry, real quick. We have a donation of a hero point for Alizaro, a hero point for Unok. Thank you to Sile.
So at this point, he's going to take a swing. A swingy swing.
A swingity swing. All right. With your Morning Star in hand, you swing across, trying to clean into Greed with your attack. Ray's mace finds purchase against the very serpentine body of Greed.
So let's see what happens.
For 39 points of damage. Ptang! As it hits against him.
Is he unholy?
Excellent question. What tags do you have? What tags do you have? He is not unholy, no.
Okay.
He's
That's
a
probably why he
fiend.
didn't take any extra damage. Fiend is okay. Unholy gets an extra D4, but...
Oh, that's why, because I'm drinking Coke Zero. I'm like, why does this taste so bad?
Why are you drinking Coke Zero?
I don't know.
Coke Zero is great. You shut your mouth.
I will, well, especially if I'm trying to drink Coke Zero.
Coke Zero and Pepsi Max.
Coke
are the
Zero
only
and
things
rum's
I can
actually
drink.
not bad, but, you know, but that is rum. So, that's one. He's in range. I'm assuming this is not a bright room, is it? This was a dim room.
I mean, I wouldn't say bright or dim. I'd say like, you know, it's got a
Just
window.
normal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a normal ambient light for the daytime.
That's fine. It's not bright light. Okay, he's going to take another
Swing.
Why? That's weird. Okay, sorry. I think I've got. Sorry, I got sidetracked because for some reason my second attack is stronger on my Kukri than on my Morningstar, which is weird. But he's going to take another swing at him.
Let's do it. This time that will miss as the Morningstar swings. He ducks backwards to avoid it.
Okay, and he is going to use his shiny new commander tactic and go shields up. Which means that all allies within 30 feet raise shield as a reaction. Now, is that burning their only reaction for the round, or is that a separate reaction? I don't know.
No, that'll burn their reaction.
Okay.
Okay, done and done. Holly, Alizaro, are you guys raising your shields?
Yeah, when Ro hears that, she has a buckler on her right arm, and she's just going to swing her right arm up and kind of brace herself.
Nice. Holly, what about you?
I do not have a shield to raise.
Holly raises a finger.
That's exactly what Holly did. Right
sorry.
there.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what these did.
And Ray is like, yes.
All right.
That's exactly what I expected.
All right. We then go to the... Oh my god. You know what? I'm just going to shrink these down. I know I haven't tidied up my my desktop for Fantasy Ground for some time, but there we go. I've now tidied it up. Okay, next up is Envy. So, Envy barrels its head down and charges into the worm. What am I gonna do here? I don't need to do any of that.
Or try to do.
I'm going to use a horn sweep to begin, to try and sweep your feet. All right, Dante, here it comes.
What feet?
Oh, yeah, valid point. He's just going to impale you.
Yeah, but that's a critical hit, too.
All right. So as he charges into you, bam! That is 82 points of damage. How you feeling? Feeling there, buddy?
It's alright.
All right, the horns definitely impale onto you. And you know what? I'm just going to make this nice and easy. I'm not going to draw from the crit deck card. Instead, it grabs onto the earth and starts to move and push you forward. It is going to get a free shove attempt to try and push you backwards into your allies. What is your fort save plus 10?
35.
Oh, yeah, you're in trouble. Oh, no, that's okay. So 39, that's not bad. So he's going to push you back 10 foot as he digs into the ground. With his second action, he's going to keep doing it, trying to keep that momentum going. Second attack. Ooh, that's going to miss. Do I go for the Jinx point? Yeah, let's try the Jinx point. Why not? I've got 4 of them. I got some Jinx points to spare. All right, 1 Jinx point. All right, here we go. All right. Much better. All right, so this time he is going to hit you once again. His horns bear down upon you. No, not for nearly as much. 24. And again, he just kind of keeps that momentum going. With a critical hit on the athletics check. So this is actually going to push you back into Unok and Agnes. Unok and Agnes, I need reflex saves from you, please. Your target number here is...
How far did he push him?
He pushed him back... Well, with the critical hit, he pushed him back 40, 50 foot.
The exact amount that he moved.
Yeah. But now he's a large creature being a giant worm, so he is basically... He's basically flung him backwards into you guys. Oof! Agnes!
I'd like to hero point that, if I may, please.
Oh, you can hero point, but it would be a terrible shame if I Jinx pointed it and took it away from you. Right? And took it away from you. Because I am a bad man. Okay. So, Unok, you, from the looks of it, I feel will get rid of it. Let's see. What is the thing? DC is 38. So, yes, you do manage to narrowly avoid this giant purple worm crashing down on you. Agnes, however, as you try to move out of the way, because of the way the worm's body moves, it's too hard to predict. The worm does crash onto you. How big is your cave worm, by the way, Dante?
It's huge.
So, large, and then huge. No. I'm counting in my head.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled that one, so it wouldn't have made a difference. But Agnes is like flying at the minute, or floating anyway. I don't know if that would make a difference.
Yeah, no, it's coming down on you. That's fine. All right. So, Agnes, that is 36 points of damage, and you are pinned underneath Dante for the time being. All right. And you will continue taking damage as long as you're like being crushed underneath it. The gorilla sort of rises up onto its hind legs. Not really, it's quadrupedal, so it's just raising itself up just to pound on its chest and roar violently. Which then takes us to Unok.
So, just to re-clarify, the gorilla, bear, tiger, moose is...
Envy.
Oh, that is Envy?
That is Envy, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought for some reason I thought he summoned it. Well, that's a bit of a problem.
So you see how it's like an amalgamation of different creatures? That was him like envying the different beasts of the land. The reason it's wild shaping is because Envy envied Dante and his druid powers like wild shape. So yeah.
Okay. So the room is big, and they're both like very big creatures, right? At this point.
Yeah. Well, the cave worm is bigger, but clearly, Envy, it has a physical imposition.
Well, what I mean is, like, where we're at is clearly big enough to hold multiple large creatures.
Oh, yeah, it's a 120-foot arena. Like, yeah.
Oh, perfect. So, Unok is raging at this.
Yep, of course.
I'm going to use something that I just recently acquired.
I'm listening.
I would like to use my dragon transformation.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, describe the transformation and what you transform into.
It has to be a dragon of my rage, so it is a 2-action thing. It's essentially just the dragon form spell, but Unok, and because it's 2 actions. So first, I'd like to use an action to rush towards him.
Mm-hmm.
And my move, it's only I only have 40 movement while raging, so I'm gonna move forward 40, and then like in the middle of that movement, Unox, as he's rushing, he kind of leaps forward, and as his body morphs into an adamantine dragon.
Nice. Okay. I'm running out of space.
Which gives me
just ever so slightly.
Yeah. So I get.
I'm just gonna get rid of these guys real quick, which is a
bunch
shame.
of temp HP. So I'm supposed to get 20 from raging, and then I get another 10 temp HP. Nope. Why didn't that add?
Because usually you could only have one or the other, whichever is higher.
Yeah, but with the way that the Dragon Rage works, it combines them.
Does it?
Yes. It is really cool.
Okay.
Alright, so then I get... Yeah, so that's all 3 actions.
All right.
But now I'm also a big scary dragon with all my rage damages and resistances and stuff.
Meanwhile, there's Agnes, just a regular Joe. And also a little old lady in the middle of like this fucking
with the parasol.
With a parasol.
Parasol.
All right. Greed.
I have a combat umbrella. Your argument isn't valid.
All right. Greed. Who am I going to attack? I want to attack Ray, I guess. Who do I want to punish? Ray, because Ray's nonsense about freaking. I'm not going to pay this price, and I'm going to attack you instead. Yeah, I'm just going to rip you to pieces. You've pissed me off. That's the one. All right.
Fair enough. That's Ray's job.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yada.
Ruh-roh.
It's
this is
good when Dag does that.
Okay, so the gold coins in each of the arms suddenly begin to float into the air, and as they do so, they suddenly transform, turning into liquid gold and then forming into various weapons. These are different types of weapons of different styles, shapes, and forms, all of which still bearing these golden, like kind of metal color. They then begin to rage around them, tearing through and around a circumference around Greed. As this happens, I need everyone in the building to make me a reflex save, please. Your target number is. It's not going to tell me. Hold on 1 second. It's just straight up not going to tell me. Okay,
I just see you spamming Blade Barrier.
39. There we go. Yeah, no, the link's broken. So 39 is the DC. So Holly, Alazaro, and Ray, you have all made the check, which is fine. You will take half damage. Which is 25 force damage to each of you. And you will continue to take this damage any turn that you end inside this wall of blades, or at any time you attempt to move into or through this wall of blades. So that is his first action, is he's going to create this. his next action is to summon a spear from behind him and pull it out of this maelstrom of spinning blades that they just created, and he is going to hurl it at Ray. It'll say longsword, but I'm just using the aesthetic of it for a critical hit. Nice. All right, for 70 points of damage, as the spear he pulls from the maelstrom flies and goes straight into Ray's body. Ray, I need a number between 1 to 5.
2, please.
1, 2. Okay. Piercing. Cheek pierce. Oh, he hits you in the face. You don't cast spells, so it's not going to be a problem. But to cast any verbal component spells will now require a DC 5 flat check. And talking and the like is difficult. So yeah, this is just it hits you in the jaw. The spear then sort of transforms back into a gold coin. You hear almost this ka-ching sound as it then transforms back into a coin and rejoins the swirling dervish around him. But that is greed. Holly, you are now up.
Okay. Holly has thrown her bird, and then she is going to turn invisible.
Okay. You go invisible.
And now she is going to go stabbity stab.
You may do so.
With twin feint.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Twin feint is a bluff check that then puts them onto off guard. Do you then get any other bonuses other than that, or
no?
No.
What twin feint does is I'm going to do 2 strikes. If the first strike hits at all, any kind of hit, it will automatically be flat-footed for the second hit.
Yep. So you are aware because you're invisible, he's already flat-footed.
Yep.
Cool, just checking. All right, make your attacks.
But he's gonna be flat-footed for everybody.
Oh, for everybody.
Yeah, that way everybody else gets a flat-footed bonus.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yep. With you.
Flat-footed the rest.
Yep. Not a problem.
I am gonna not.
Very nice. All right. Natural 20 for the critical hit.
I was like, nope, that's working. If it kills me, that's working.
I mean, sure, that's what the nat 20s are for. All right. You go stabbity, and he takes 21 points of stabbity damage.
Don't I also get backstab damage on him?
Nope.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
I'll tell you why in a moment. Now, real quick, invisibility is 1 action or 2?
1.
1? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, then you get your second attack here as part of this action, which is 2 actions.
Yes.
All right. So 21 baton damage from your first slash. That was a critical hit. So give me a number between 1 to 5.
Let's go 3.
3 it is. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
Piercing. Okay. So this one here is surprise opening. You get an extra attack as part of this action.
Yes.
All right. So make an attack.
All right. Second attack. And is he flat-footed?
Yes, because you've succeeded in your thing. Let me just add that real quick. Yada yada yada. Okay, greed. Done. Okay, carry on.
I would get to hero point.
Sure, not a problem. Hero point away.
I have a plan, but it's got to hit for the plan to work. That didn't roll, did it?
No, it did not.
Let me try it again. That was worse.
All right. Unfortunately, your second attack does not follow through, but you do have a third attack as part of the critical hit that you just got, so you get 1 more attack.
I do. Let's try it and hope it doesn't crit fail. Son of a bitch.
That is going to crit fail. All right, give me a number between 1 to 5.
1.
You do still have one last hero point.
You are wide open. You are flat-footed.
I am flat-footed, but I'm also invisible.
You are. However, you are still in the aura of the blades that are dervishing around this room. So I'm going to need a reflex save from you, please.
Yeehaw. Wow.
Yep, that is not a 39.
That is not. That is definitely not.
All right, Holly. I think this is you. Either that I'm going to throw this at the wrong one.
Nope.
Yep, that's 54 points of damage as you are ripped apart by the golden blades. And we return now back to the arena where Agnes, beneath the giant worm that is crushing down on her, the parasol is the only thing kind of like, it's like being used like a little, you know, like a little... Oh no!
Just to get a little breath.
Just
big shift jackhammer.
Doorstop.
Or not jackhammer, but a jack.
All right.
Okay, so am I classed as like restrained or anything? I mean, obviously I'm prone, but like, what?
Technically, you know what? If you want to try and get out of it, it'd be just an escape check. So either an acrobatics or an athletics. And it can wiggle you away, unless you got a power ability that can help you. Dispel magic.
Or wait till after Dante's turn.
Yeah, or you can delay until after Dante, which is in 2 turns.
Okay. Well, then it's just like, you know, the free action that's of just give us a tickle. Hey, get off me! Dante! It's just slapping uselessly at this coil of worm. I'll delay my turn till after Dante.
Not a worry. All right, Alizaro, you're up. As you watch, well, actually no, because Holly's still invisible, correct? Because you've got greater invisibility.
But wouldn't the blades have made her invisible? Unless Blade Barrier doesn't do that in Pathfinder?
Sorry, one more time?
The blades from the Blade Barrier, if she failed to reset flex save, would that make her visible?
No, being attacked while invisible or being hit while invisible doesn't do anything like that, no.
You would have seen like a big splash of blood come out of nowhere.
Yeah, just some like very bright pink blood on some of the blades as they just...
Holly in a blender.
At least I'm not getting eaten.
Ah.
Yet.
No, you're gonna get drunk.
Damn it, Dag.
The pool is open, just so you know.
You threw it out there though.
Damn it.
All right. How big is the room?
The room is only a 20 foot by 20 foot room.
20.
You are big enough to transform if you want to.
I would love to. I would love to go kaiju. If I may, please.
Your body begins to twist and shape. The bones crack and stretch out as they elongate. Your humanoid avian form give way to instead a large, more opulent-looking bird form as you transform into your large kaiju Alizaro form. All bird, massive size. This is what you have transformed into. All right.
All right. With...
Is 2 actions to transform?
Yep. So just 1 attack. With another primal screech of anger. Pacha!
The dice hate you guys, all of you today. Like, it's just not your days. All right. As Holly goes to try and curb stomp the snake, being larger also means you telegraph your attacks, and he whips and dodges.
Any way I can hero point that?
You can, by all means. Please hero point. It is what they're there for.
God damn it! No! Oh, that's painful.
The sting.
Oh, that's painful.
Also,
The
we have a
sting.
donation for Cookie Mon Steve, 2 hero points for Holly and 1 for Agnes and Alazaro. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Alazaro, we're going to give you that
Steve.
hero point back. Agnes, we're going to
you.
give you 1. And Holly, you are getting 2 back for that. And just for the kindness that Ray has done to share it with their party, plus the earlier kindness that Agnes had as well, I'm going to give an extra hero point to Alazaro and an extra hero point to Ray. For my teammates looking out for each other, it always warms my heart. So there you guys go. That's your little extra bits that you guys get. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So Alazaro, unfortunately, no purchase. But Dante,
no purchase.
Caveworm, laying on your back. You are probably taken quite aback by what has just happened. Like, you are bigger than this creature. And this creature not only hit you, he dragged you by force, all of your weight, 50 foot across the ground with little effort.
Yeah.
Mm.
But,
And then there's an adamantine dragon just chilling there.
There's an adamantine dragon just chilling around. Well, I'm going to.
Oh yeah, you guys are level 16. Okay, good. I was just checking. It's like, wait, did I overestimate this fight? No, I did not.
We just we're brand new babies, level 16s though. Like we haven't had a chance to use it yet.
Fine.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going to.
It's okay. I was just checking their powers and stuff, and I'm just like, did I like put in level 19s for some reason? Like, just checking. I did not, by the way.
But yeah, I'm going to use the stinger on the cave worm on him.
Sure, not a problem.
Ooh.
Okay. That stinger will land a critical hit. But to be mean or not to be mean? No, I'm gonna leave it be because this dude has way too many hit points for me to do that.
First lucky dice.
Yeah, I know. All right, go for it. All right, 53 points of damage as the sting enters its body. Does it need to make a fort save?
No, it is just instant on the 2d6 poison.
Oh, nice. Very well, go ahead.
And
also, did you get off Agnes yet?
No, he has not.
Hold on.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Alazaro, you need to make me a reflex save because you're also in the spinning bird. You're in the blender as well. Okay, you take half.
I was trying to. I thought I set it up correctly, but apparently it doesn't auto add the persistent.
We can add persistent easy enough.
Yeah. So actually, this would be 46 persistent poison because it was a crit.
Are you sure there's no save?
Yeah, it's weird, but it shows no save for it.
No, as in, if you read the actual entry where it says poison, does it have no DCs, no nothing?
No. It's just damage is 2d8 plus 15 piercing plus 2d6 persistent poison. Nothing stated for saves.
You mean here where it says cave worm poison, DC 32 fort save?
This is because monstrous form cave worm. This is the spell.
Okay, let's have a look. Monstrous form. Oh, monstrosity form, you mean?
Yeah, monstrosity form.
Yada yada yada. Purple worm. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Easy. All right, yeah, carry on.
And because it was a crit, it would be 46, so he's going to be taking 11 persistent.
No, persistent damage, it just applies the condition. It doesn't,
Well, I don't have...
No, I can apply the condition. As in the damage happens at the end of his turn, and then he has to save to get rid of it. It's fine. There's a thing. I'll apply it to him now. Okay, persistent damage, and it's how much persistent?
Because it was a crit, it would be 46.
Okay, so 4d6 poison damage. Done. All right, sweet. That has been applied.
And then I will choose number 3 for crit card.
Very well. Number 3 for the crit card. 1, 2, 3. We have for your piercing damage. Nope, because he doesn't have any items to hold. Tenacious wound. The target cannot heal damage for 8 hours. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next action will be...
You feel something jabbing you from underneath.
Yeah, I will get off of... I will use the hasten action to get off of Agnes.
Good.
And move to get behind Envy.
All right. Envy does not have attack of opportunity. All right.
I think he might have cracked the rib.
I forgot we had hasted actions. I could have taken one.
True.
Will then use a jaw attack.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! I did add it to your character, but then I've seen the string of effects you have on you anyway, so you probably didn't see it.
Real quick, is that your second nat 20?
Yes.
Okay, you know what that means. I need you to roll me another just straight D20.
Do it.
Oh.
So close. So close to the TKO. But no cigar.
Oh, no way.
So close. All right. That is going to land a critical hit, though. So another crit. As you bite into him. For 74 damage. The beast howls as you bite into it.
I will choose 4.
4, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 1d6 persistent bleed damage. All right. Yeah, 1d6 bleed damage. Nice.
You know what? Well,
I don't know what.
Should I just try
Tell me
and go
what.
for it? Should I just try and go for it? Yeah, we'll go for the final attack.
All right, go for the final attack.
We will go with Stinger again.
All right, let's do it. Cool.
That was almost a third nat 20.
It hovered on it.
It hovered. It almost was.
Oh, there. I would like to hero point.
Let's do it. Hero point. That's what they're there for. Does not help you, though. All right, critical miss. Give me a number between 1 to 5.
Go with 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Okay.
Someone redeemed a divine intervention.
Hang on, before we do that.
Mally redeemed a divine intervention.
Yeah, before we do that, what?
So he can reroll and try not to get a critical miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, go for another reroll.
I love you, Dante. Do it.
Oh,
my God!
So it does come at advantage because this roll did have a hero point attached to it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So you do get another roll.
Come on. You got this.
Dante?
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Sorry, my brain, because I have so many attack rolls on here, my brain was trying to figure out what I'm looking for.
Wow.
The dice have spoken.
It said, you roll 2 nat 20s and a 19, you're done.
It did indeed. All right,
That's
so with
right,
a critical
the dice have
fumble...
spoken.
All right, with a critical fumble, you are now confused.
Oh, no.
All right. That was that. Agnes, you are now free.
I'm free.
Excellent.
I'm free. I'm free. Dang it.
At last, after 10,000 years, she's finally free.
Okay, so because I have no visuals really of a map or anything, how does the enemy like appear? Does it appear?
It appears like an angry moose
tired
gorilla.
and being
Big and scary.
I just wondered, does it look like particularly wounded or?
It looks pretty wounded, but it actually looks still like it looks like a mobile fortress. It is not okay. If I were to give it a color, it is like slightly yellowish.
Like
it is not at half hit points yet.
Nice. No, it was more just from like just visually. Did it look like it was battered, or did it just look like
no, it hasn't shrugged off
anyway,
this damage.
doesn't
It's
matter.
significant
Okay.
damage. Yes, significant damage has been dealt to it. Blood trickling down from its bite wound and stuff, especially the bite wound. It is not near death or anything. Yeah. While Agnes thinks about stuff to do, I want to tell everyone about Korean soap dramas. I get lied to very often, and I am recently watching a TV show called Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, which is about a Korean chef who got sent back in time to cook for a feudal tyrant lord back in Korean ancient times. And I am now watching 5-6 episodes deep into a romance Korean drama instead of watching someone like trying to cook at the cost of potentially getting their head chopped off. I am not disappointed, but also am distinctly sick of Korean soap dramas selling me on pitches and then adding all this romance to my watching. I'm just, yeah. So if you're watching a Korean drama, no matter how sexy it is, like it might turn around and be like, I woke up with the power to slap demons. Cool. But then all of a sudden it's a romance and you see no demons. And it's like, God damn it. It's the second time this has happened to me.
If you had a nickel for every time that happened.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't many. Okay, Agnes.
Yes. Obviously we've leveled up and it hasn't increased my spells damages. But anyway, yeah, Agnes is going to do her tried and tested cantrip that she picks up with her mind.
Guidance.
Like a rock or bit of wood or whatever floats up and yeets itself at the creature.
All right, done. The bit of debris flies out towards the giant monstrosity.
It's envy, isn't it, that we're on? Yeah.
It is envy, yeah. You're an envy.
Just slap envy so hard greed takes it.
Ooh, a miss, unfortunately.
Gosh darn it.
You want to hear about it?
And that was my last action. No, I don't think so.
Don't you also get your hasted action? Or is that with the...
I do, but I can only use it to strike, stride, or whatever. It's like it'll allow us to add it to another spell, if that makes sense. But what Agnes is going to do is move 30 foot up in the air.
All right.
In fact, no, she might do 60. I can do 2 moves. So no, it will be 50, wouldn't it? Because I want to go 25 speed, even flying. Yeah. So she's going to go 50 foot up in the air. like she's not getting stumped by a worm again. Hopefully, at this height.
All right. The gorilla watches you and angrily growls. Ray, you're up next.
Okay, so how big is the circle of flying blades compared to the room?
It is encompassing the 10-foot area in the room, and the only place to avoid it is by moving either out of the room or like hugging the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like just flat up against it.
Right. And flat up against it, I'm assuming, would mean you couldn't actually strike.
Yes, correct, because there'd be a 5-foot gap between you. If you had a spear or something, you could reach through it. But if you...
no, I've got I have 120-foot melee range, so...
yeah, you can step out if you'd like. Sure.
So so I will step out to the,
attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
He is going to attempt to trip you.
Good luck.
Let's see. Here we go. Okay, a 33. Jesus. Okay. What is your fort save plus 10?
My fort save plus 10 is 37.
Oh, yeah, he's... All right, you fall over. I need a reflex save from you.
Okay. I like how it sat on the 19 and then changed.
Yeah.
like Fantasy Grounds wants to kill us.
It really does today. Okay.
The dice are telling a story.
The dice are telling a story. All right, Ray, that is full damage as you attempted to move through the barricade. For 48 points of damage as this tail whips under your feet and just cleans your legs from underneath you. Your whole body falls as the blade barrier continues to whiz, tear, and penetrate your body from all around. The multi-armed serpent creature begins to kind of again, just manipulate this swirling dervish of golden weapons around you as he looks down upon you from his erect position. Ray, you could hear mostly the sounds of these weapons hitting your shields and your armor and glancing off, but even the idea of standing up is terrifying. If you've ever been at that position where you're in a snowstorm or in a hailstorm, where you're sort of covering your head, trying to protect yourself, this is what it feels like as these blades from the blade barrier are above you, just raging constantly. Real quick before we kick off, guys, welcome into Robert Hartley GM. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who don't know Rob is an amazing and wonderful storyteller, content creator, and all-around freaking awesome guy. If you ever enjoy things like Dungeons and Dragons, sketch comedies, and humors, I highly recommend going and checking out the D&D Logic series. They are also the game master behind the Viva La Dirt League D&D campaigns. So yeah, go check them out. And of course, for those of you from Rob's channel, my name is Margo. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. I play Pathfinder, the other thing. Me and Rob are friends. We love doing stuff together. We have a lot of fun. And right now, our heroes are faced off against the 7 deadly sins in the form of devils. The sin of envy has transformed into this bear, moose, tiger, gorilla thing because it is envious of our druid. And then we have greed, who is our multi-limbed snake person, who has turned gold into a blade barrier of these floating weapons that are currently attacking our group. Our party consists of Holly the Rogue, Unok the Dragon Slayer, Agnes the Psychic, Dante the Druid, Ray the Champion of the God of Rebellion, and Alazaro, an awakened secretary bird who is also a swashbuckler. If you have any questions, ask away, and please enjoy your stay while we're here. Well, I'm just going to really touch base on this because I know Agnes is very late for you. Do you reckon we'll have time to go for another round before we end if the blip doesn't fuck me over? There was a hand up, but, was that a... Laura?
Sorry, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right,
I was
cool.
still muted on Zoom.
Sweet. All right, so we're going to go for another round. Let's do this, guys. Okay, Ray, this is still the middle of your turn. You have taken a move action and been tripped over. That is so far it.
Right. So, and I mean, I got chewed up by the things. Am I still in it, or am I now outside?
You are still in it, unfortunately. This is going to, as an attack of opportunity, it does interrupt your motion.
That's fine. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to verify that.
No, fair. Yep.
Oh, okay. So he's going to have to. Obviously, I can't attack from my back. So.
You can. You will take penalties. Now, if I can offer.
If I stand up, am I taking another hit from the ray?
If you move in your turn while within this barrier, you are going to take another lot of damage. However, if you want to, I will pitch an idea for you if you'd like. Yes. You do have a shield, correct?
Yes, I do.
Here is my pitch. Use a hero point. Roll onto your back, right? Yeah. Make your attack with your spear. Offer to halve your damage in order to, instead of trying to stab him with your ranged attack of your Morningstar, to use the impact to slide over your shield on your back out of the barrier. For the cost of a hero point and halving your damage, I'd be happy to say that from your position, this would be how I'd, because you're underneath the barrier, very narrowly, and you are smaller than most people as a Tanuki. So if you want to do that, I'd be happy to oblige.
Sounds like a wonderful plan.
Okay. Now, this does contingent on you hitting them, so make your attack.
Okay. Drop it on the right person.
Solid hit. Okay. Now, I want you to hit the half damage on the Fantasy Grounds things before you roll your damage, but as Ray sort of falls to the ground after being tripped by Greed, he rolls onto his back. The slam of the shield on the very, very smooth floor is what you hear, as he then swings his Morningstar, which kind of almost has this elastic property to it as it stretches out to hit Greed in the chest. As it does so, bam! Greed is struck and takes how much damage? And takes 20 points of damage. Ray, you slide across the room and bam, you hit yourself on the wall behind you. Now, you can take your last action to stand up because you are still prone, but otherwise, yeah, that's you're out of the blade barrier.
Yep, I will stand up.
All right, you rise to your feet and are no longer prone. We now return to the large gorilla-shaped envy. As Dante, who has transformed their body into that of a cave worm, has bitten down on the large mass that is envy, he turns around and with his own very, very saber-tooth-like fangs, turns around and is going to bite Dante back with their own jaw attack. Oh, with a 2? No, thank you. I'm going to use a jinx point on that one.
Jesus.
Hell no am I going to let that happen. All right, there we go. All right, with a reroll. Oh, my word!
Here's the scary part. That's not a... They're only getting a fumble on a 1.
Yeah, they only fumble on a 1. Well, for their first attack anyway. All right, second attack, he's going to try and bite you again. The first attack, your leathery hide manages to protect you as he chews, but then he opens his jaw and clamps down for his second attack. And this time, blood fills his mouth as he does 22 points of damage.
And now I get to do a DC 11 flat check to not be confused.
Yeah, sure. Well, let me do the other one, and then you can do that one.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fine.
Well, I'd be getting 2 separate, so...
All right, well, nice. Well, you do manage to shake your confusion, which is not a problem.
And a critical miss.
Let's use the jinx. Let's use my last jinx point on this one.
Of course.
Because why not? I mean, yeah. I don't need to, but I will do so anyway. Here we go.
He's only got 86 health left. It's fine. He'll
Just
live.
a miss. Just a regular
The
miss.
crazy part is how you roll the 3 2s.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's fine. It happens, and the dice are at least looking after you. All right, this is the persistent poison and the persistent bleeding. The bleeding has been cured. The poison is still at large in the system of Envy after the cave worm's sting. Unok, you are up next, as you, in your adamantine dragon form, roar out, causing the entire arena to tremble.
Yeah. So I'm going to use each of my new dragon attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with the tail first.
Okay.
What?
A miss.
Well then, I see that. I'd like to hero point that.
By all means.
You can't stop us now.
Are you fucking... You know what? Fine, I'm just gonna nat 20 it.
Okay.
It's why it's there, to make sure it just freaking works.
All right, he takes 45 points of damage from this heavy adamantine tail. The scales working almost like a flail and a club. Bam! Hits the side of the creature. Give me a number between 1 to 5.
Let's go with 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Bludgeoning, momentum. You gain a +2 bonus on all your attacks for the rest of the round, as the momentum of your tail swing will carry you for the rest.
Nice. Then I'm going to go for my next attack with the claws, as Unok rakes his claws down the side. Are you fucking for real right now?
A critical miss.
You gonna do it? You gonna take that hero point?
Use the hero point, dude.
I'm gonna use the hero point.
All right, hero point it is. Let's see it.
Come on. This is utter bullshit. What the fuck?
Hey, look,
How
I got...
am I missing